It is I, Menace Snowdecker. Welcome back to another YouTube video of BeyBlade Land. Sorry if I don't seem my cheerful or usual self. I am not currently in the best of moods. I literally just woke up and I did not have a good sleep. I spent maybe 6 hours trying to fall asleep, and I did not get as much sleep as I wanted. So I'm out of it. I haven't even eaten anything yet. My stomach's killing me. But I gotta do this first, because I need this to start uploading, so this will be up tomorrow. I don't have enough time to do all the stuff that I want to do or need to do. It sucks. Okay, so we need to fix the red plastic frame. That's our current goal here. So let's just go ahead and just get started on this. Let's see, that was the larger section. So I'm gonna start, I think, in there. I think that's where I'm gonna start. Yes. That's where I'm gonna start. Also, somebody tried to hack into my Discord account 2 days ago. I'm fully aware somebody tried to hack into it. To the person who tried to hack into it and reset my password, nice attempt. That's all I'm going to say. I was minding my own business, doing stuff that I was taking care of on a daily basis. And out of nowhere, I get a message on my phone. And it said somebody had put in a request to reset my Discord password. But I didn't click on any links or anything, so they didn't get anything out of it. I don't know who was dumb enough or bold enough to try that, but I was very surprised. I think that's okay. Alright, now then. How far do I got to extend that? I do not want to extend that far. I don't get a choice in this matter, do I? Just gonna leave that spot like that for right now. So this whole section becomes unnecessarily large for some reason, and I don't know why that is. But the spot, I can't even talk right, my brain's just dead right now. The spot inside the plastic that's supposed to be smooth and rounded has a big fat gap in it. in this spot. Actually kind of reminds me of a curved rocket. So this whole space is just open. Kind of like that. I don't know why it's that open. I honestly thought that it would be closed off with a smooth surface like that, where it actually feels rounded. But no, this whole spot's just exposed. And again, I don't know why they did this with this design work. Also just realized something. There's a hole in here on each of these. Rid of that. And then there's a white spacing for white plastic above. Why did I just say white spacing? There's a spot for white plastic above. I really am brain dead right now. I can't get my brain active. I haven't eaten. I'm low on energy. I'm low on sleep because I didn't get as much as I should have. Gosh dang it, for crying out loud. Shut it, weird noises. I don't need to be scared right now. Lego, could you paw at that a little bit harder, please? I like feeling the vibration. If you can, thank you. I didn't say stop. I see. You were just doing what you wanted. I love my cat. He's a good boy. They did the exact same thing down here, but it looks more like a triangle. How the heck am I supposed to incorporate that? Okay, well, let me see here. It starts there. Then I guess it elbows. Kinda like that? This bay's weird. There's so many parts on it. Wait, no, that was supposed to be... Fudge, what have I just done? Okay, don't touch that again. Leave it alone. I'm assuming that's the way it was before. I did what any normal person would have done. I saw a hole, I filled it, and then I realized I shouldn't have filled the hole. My bad. There's all this extra space that they could have just added in some more metal or plastic just for weight purposes. But I don't know why they didn't do that. It's just weird. Okay, so this whole section will become extended. This whole side. But it's not going to become extended in the way that you'd think. What it looks like is, it looks like it starts off at a smaller height, but then it slowly curves and builds up in size. And I don't have any slabs of glass, so I can't really do that to make it cleaner. So I'm just going to have to leave it like that. And what happens to this is, at the very end, there's 3 sections that become solid diamond-shaped patterns right in here to match with the metal. It might seem normal to everybody else, but it looks weird to me. So I'm looking at all the parts that I just changed, and it bothers the crap out of me. Okay, so is that all relatively size accurate from a certain point of view? I suppose it is. Okay. I'm not going to start on detailing until I at least get the other side put in. Because this just feels odd to me. What if that was actually the beta design right there? That was the completed version. What would they even call that? Universal hammer? Go! Hammer! Universal smash! You just see a Bey wobbling like this as it spins around, completely missing its hit. That would have been hilarious. That would have made my day. I honestly wouldn't be surprised if there was a Bey called that at this point. I've seen a lot of different BeyBlades over the years. I really have. I don't care about the gap. Nobody's gonna see it anyways. Okay, so this one... Hang on. Oh no. No, you actually extend further, don't you? Okay, I'm noticing that this point starts at this prong. Literally right at this one. So if I just do that, then it lines up. I'm starving. I guess I'll eat something afterwards. Okay, so you go right to that one, but then you don't stop. You keep going just a little bit further. So I'll worry about that here in a moment. I just realized something that I didn't do with my design work. And it's something that I probably will not be able to do given the design and layout of this. I just noticed that this whole entire bone piece stretches downward. So, like that. I'll come back and I'll reshape it again later. It starts off really high at the first section, but then it slowly creates the bone-like structure feel, but then it branches downward. Sort of an angle. So these spots here are not completely level, and I should have noticed that earlier, but I did not, because I was just trying to get the basic shaping. I didn't even focus on the angle. Which means that, once again, this side is going to go up. And these will be about just as high as the prong itself. You know what? I'm just going to build this up for now, and I'll worry about the detailing shape later. And you start branching down about there. So that's the spot that I don't have to worry about. But the rest of this I'm going to build up. It's all tedious and boring labor, but it must be done. I'm probably going to end up shaving off maybe a fifth of these blocks later, but that's okay. Baby steps. I just gotta take baby steps so I can get this all built. No need to push myself more than I already have. That looks so weird. Definitely gonna have to fix that out later. So it branches down. It goes below the point section there. Actually, well below the point. That's pretty much the correct angle right there. Kind of scary to think about. I'm amazed this bay hasn't broken numerous times in battles for various people. There's a lot of sections here that I just don't see holding up to full combat attacks. But I haven't seen a broken Tyranno beat yet, so maybe I'm just not looking for it. Okay, so that loops around a little bit. And I'm going to say about there. Hooray, it's raining. Maybe the water will purify my tainted soul. Yes. Somebody give me a bar of soap so I can take a shower. Wait, was that you're watching? No cameras. I'm pretty sure that was an ocean monument sound. Might be mistaken. I don't know. Okay. Yeah, I got way too much. Just take this and round it out a little bit. It's not going to get it to where I need it to be, but it's going to look a tad better. Let's see. And that metal branches over there. Well over, so I'm off by about 5 blocks. Great! Another big fat shaping that I don't want to do. This has been my least favorite build so far. I'm going to be honest. I can't even get a good shaping in. It looks so bad. What even is that? What is that? This isn't a BeyBlade. This is a cry for help. Intellectual internal screaming. Or unintellectual internal screaming. Whatever. I don't care at this point. It looks like somebody just took a battering and just tried to morph it around a circle. And then they chopped the top off. I don't even know what I'm looking at anymore. I don't have the brain power for this. Oh. I don't got the brain power for this. Right. Because the metal extends, I have to extend that one as well. Which means in that section, I'm also off. And I gotta extend that by 2. I want to state for the record, I hate this. Man, I hate this. Curve you out a little bit more. There we go. That's fine. That creates a little bone talony feel. Sort of. Okay, not fully. That's closer. I do not have the energy for this right now. I just don't. Yeah, moody you too, Cal. Get in there. Get in the shade. Get in the shade. Get in the shade. In the shade. Oh, goody. A friend. Wait, what? Oh, did he despawn? Okay. Whatever. I'll just fill in my little hole. Seriously? Dude. What? I might as well build him some shade, alright? I might as well. That was scary, but also kind of cool. You know what? I actually want a lightning rod now. I know I'm getting off topic. I don't care. I just want to enjoy myself. Please. I said hit me with your best shot. Why don't you hit me with your best shot? Hits it as I get off and walks away. That's insulting. I'm already dead inside. The least you could do is just hit me already. Don't you mock me. Not cool. Not cool, dude. Not cool at all. Just gonna set that there. I'll put one there. I don't care at this point. I don't care. I just want to enjoy myself. Dang it. I want to enjoy myself. Yes. Okay, so the plastic comes out for a little bit there. Ending around... Okay, well that just confused me even more. Get rid of that. Ending at the point. And then the metal dips down. Beautiful! Can you hit me next? Please? Have mercy on a dying soul! I'm dying here. I want it to be faster. Older, better, faster, stronger. No. Not better. Worse. I am an insane human being. I'm insane thanks to my own kind. You cannot change my mind! Lightning, rain, storm! I don't know! I'll buff that out later. I don't care. And that does not go down as far. So this whole section needs to be deleted. Shh, you saw nothing. Actually, yeah, that does seem accurate. I can see through the plastic a little bit and towards the interior, which is kind of strange. I can see that angle almost exactly. That is weird. Okay. Most bizarre. That's actually almost exactly how it looks on the actual layer design. So that is bizarre to me. That is weird. Yeah, I'm amazed there's not more of these that are broken. That whole area is just exposed. If you get a thick enough layer piece in there, you're going to snap that apart. That is super hazardous to me. I do not like that at all. That honestly scares me. And to think I was using this thing for a couple tournaments once upon a time. Can you hit me now, please? Please? I've been a good boy. I've been trying to be a good boy. I'm a dying boy. Can you just strike me down now? What if I make this higher? Nothing? Nothing at all? No? Alright, fine. Screw you! I just wanted my misery to end. Why you make me suffer so? Well, I found a way that I could get rid of some of that extra metal that's on here. But I still don't like this. So 1 jag, 2 jag, and 3? No, my spacing's off. It's off. It's way off. Ah, that's why a chunk gets taken out at the start of it. Okay. So if you look at the layer, there's 3 parts that stick out on both ends here. They're almost like spikes or scales of skin. So the first area dips to a point. Then it extends a little bit. Oh, I do not like this. Oh, the rain stopped. I wanted to enjoy it just a little bit more. I'm going to say to about there. And then the first part extends outward. There's your first jagged section. Actually, no, it's a little bit bigger than that. Okay, well. Dag nabbit, I'm trying. Now it looks too big. You know what? I'm just going to leave it. I don't even care at this point. Second one goes to about there. Then we cut it off. And the third one, I don't even have to touch that, actually. That one seems fine. So we go down here now. It's the same thing. So we got a first jagged point. Or jag, as I just been calling it. Goes to... I'm going to say about here. The second one reaches the section of the bottom jaw, it looks like. So about right in here is where it lines up at. And the third one just molds into the shape, so we can just leave that as is. Like I said, they feel like spines when you look at them, like little sections. You see, but that whole measurement just looks off to me. So maybe I gotta... Oh, that's why I built you outward. Okay. Right, because the... Right. That's why it looks off. So you should be extended 2 more times, give or take. And interestingly enough, you actually sink downward a little bit more. You see, but I gotta keep metal there, so that's posing a bit of a challenge. You know what? No, I'm just gonna build you down. I'm not even gonna drop it anymore because I just can't. It's interesting that the metal actually seeps just a little bit under where the layer is. So this part should actually be a little bit lower. I suppose I could start using slabs. I guess that's an option. I mean, that is more realistic height-wise. I don't know. I'm just going to keep experimenting with this, and I'll just see what I can get in the end as a result. So, we'll see how that turns out later on. For now, though, we pretty much got the basic mold. I said basic mold, not finished mold. There's a whole lot of areas here that I need to touch up on, because that is absolutely fugly as all get out. It looks like a BeyBlade that pumped up on steroids, and instead of building out its mass and muscle, it just said, here's my fins. I'm a fish now. That are a very crappy helicopter propeller. I don't know. Alright, well, I'm going to stop right here. Because I need to eat something badly. I'm starving. Beyond comprehension. So, thank you everybody so much for watching. If you liked the video, then give it a like. If you want to see more, then please subscribe. And like always, this is Menace Snowdecker signing off, and I will see you next time. So, bye-bye. Have a great day, everybody. Don't forget to smile, because remember, a smile a day goes a long way. Hope to see you all back here again soon. Hey, one more thing before you go. Could you please check out the links in the description below, give them a follow, and join the Discord server as well. Recommend some games for me to play, and please add the names of BeyBlades here on YouTube. Just add some names of other Beys you want to see me make eventually. Because there are so many BeyBlades that I can build here, and I would like to build more. A lot more. So, let me know. Alright, I'm gonna go eat now. Bye!